All right. Let me for the past couple of hours, well, actually, for ever since yesterday, um, I had this splitting ass headache, and it's slowly slowing down, right? And I received an email from YouTube. Oh, here we go again. So about the interview, right? And I figure out what's going on. I figure out what's going on. Y'all don't want me. You two don't want me to showcase a third party candidate for office. Because this is not the first time this has happened. Okay. I remember back in December, right? December 30th. I think, yeah. It was December 30th when I was interviewing Joshua. I forgot I got his last name. Uh he was also running for a certain political office. Do you know that I was demonetized over that? I had no scratch. I had limited ads over that, and I had to have that reviewed, and then I got the AdSense back. Then I went to me and Pure Butterfly, Pure Butterfly, and I. Pure Butterfly did an interview with Dr. I've got his name now. He was running for the Democratic nomination. Then I realized it happened again. But this time, the conversation it was quicker to monetize to make that dollar sign green again. But at the same time, uh uh I'm not oh I'm not really angry about it. No, fuck that. I'm lying to y'all. Yes, I am. But because I had this headache and got high blood pressure, I'm trying my best not to say anything because the thing is, we can see Anger Man can say any damn thing. He gets away with it. Or Roger Report can make sexist comments and haven't told women that they need having guests on his panel saying that he will beat up that he will slap and beat up black women up. Then though you got people like Obsidian saying anything about black women, but he get funded. But little old me can't sit there and actually do what I want to do with content that has nothing to do with these stupid gender war arguments. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let me check the chat room. I really wasn't looking at the chat room. Hold on. She said, Miss Sunkist said, I listened to that screen with Breakdown and Priscilla. That yeah. Well, I didn't even finish it. I didn't even finish it. Got two teachers this sick. I'm up late catching it in fuckery. Oh, and let me say something too. Since Miss Sunkist is here, do you realize your old boy's mad? Do you realize your old boy over there on his channel is mad? See, I'm gonna say something too. I got to go off on a couple of things. Stop acting like. No, better yet, it's unmanly to complain about the problem when you have no solutions to it. Because I'm getting really tired of people who claim that they're for black people. I'm for my people. I'm for my people. You know, I know I know there's women who's in my comment section right now, or in my chat room right now. So let me use an analogy that some of y'all might not get. Have you ever watched the movie Man of Steel, where Superman, when Clark Kent find out his powers and he became Superman and such and such and such and such, and because of that, it alerted the Kryptonians to invade the planet Earth, and the leader of the Kryptonians went by the name of General Zod. General Zod always said, "I'm here for my people. I'm doing this for my people. I'm doing this for my people." Right? And listen to Hollow Point. Listen to AJ Seeing Red for the past few hours. Y'all sound like General Zod. Now you know General Zod was on this. I'm doing it for my people. When actuality, y'all are creating havoc and destruction in your wake. That's why I tell y'all, listen, stop with that barbershop talk, because that barbershop talk ain't leading to anything. Ain't leading to anything. And what's so sad about that movie, the Man of Steel, the movie, was because Zod wanted to terraform the Earth. But my thing was, wait a minute, nigga. Why you want to terraform planet Earth to make it more like your planet? Terraform it and to make it to your own planet, rather than you got two other planets right by planet Earth you can sit there and use. You mean you can't go to Mars and terraform Mars to make it more like Kryptonian? You mean you can't go to planet Venus, cool down Venus down to make it more suitable and habitable for you, for your whatever, for the Kryptonian race? See, the thing is, y'all got to shut the fuck up. Because y'all, I'm here for my people, or I'm here for the community. If you was for your community, then you would have think right. And after you would think right, you'll start saying right. And after you start saying things that are right, then you would start doing what's right. And then maybe, just maybe, life will be all right. And I'm listening to two of these individuals whining all day. Now, Hollow Point got no business come up over here insulting Miss Sunkiss for no apparent reason. And that's why, though, I snapped at his ass last night. or early this morning, you got to do right. You got to act right around me. And stop with this facade that you're doing it for the people. I care about my people. And I remember Midtown Pookie was trying to do that lame bullshit on the community tab. Well, Big J, why are you against pro blacks? Why are you saying we're toxic? Because of that. Y'all claim you're for your people, but then the things that come out your mouth is the opposite of what you say you are about. Y'all a bunch of General Zods. With y'all's misplaced anger. Misplaced rage. I'm just serious. Y'all have this misplaced rage. And then though, y'all wonder why people don't want to fool with y'all, don't want to talk to y'all, don't want to have a debate with y'all. Because the thing is, you better act right. See, the thing is, y'all claim y'all for your people. Well, let me say something straight up. Y'all never, y'all always use one of y'all's leaders, like Marcus Garvey, right? Y'all use Marcus Garvey. Well, that's why Marcus Garvey failed. Marcus Garvey failed because he decided to beef with everybody under this idea he's trying to do something for his people. You know, and that goes back to Sister George and Concrete Rose, right? And I'm looking at them like you really don't, especially Sister George. I'm looking at y'all like you really don't get it, do you? You know, people are getting tired of hearing that you for your people. But the thing is, y'all do the opposite. And then you wonder why people don't want to take y'all seriously. You know, I mean, I remember that one time, Sister Naya made that infamous when she was on the debate league back. I want to say 2021. It was August, September of 2021. She got on YouTube, got on the panel with me, and said that that any black person that has a law degree are coons. But you say you're for your people. When in actuality, those black people who had law degrees had fought for your right to speak. Some of them had their houses burnt down and firebombed and shot at. But here's you talking about their coons. See, a lot of y'all don't have no right to speak. Especially since that loudmouth Sister Naya. AJ Red has no right to speak. Bullet Point, he don't have no right to speak. Because to see the thing is though, a lot of y'all ain't them. And it's one thing Madhead, there was a video Madhead Doctor did a few years ago. Madhead made a video, and I wish that video was still up because that whole channel got flagged down. But there was a video he did when he said, a lot of you black power types, y'all not fit to clean their shoes. You're not fit to clean Malcolm X's, Martin's, Edgar, Double D, Booker T's shoes. Y'all, Mary Badoon shoes. You are Harriet Tubman shoes. Y'all are not. Y'all are not fit to wear those shoes, much less clean those shoes. Because the things that y'all say out y'all's mouth, it goes backwards. Y'all some backwards thinking people. Then y'all then y'all hide behind this thing called pro-blackness. Then y'all hide behind this idea of the community. Then you hide behind these code words and and so forth. See, the thing is, y'all's biggest enemy is you. Not me, not the black woman, not the black man. No, it's just you. It's not even the white man or white people. It's just you. Because you can save that barbershop talk and that liquor store street corner talk logic to the birds. See, a lot of y'all can't even graduate beyond the corner store. Y'all can't graduate beyond that corner store mentality. And there's something what Priscilla said, and this is what I said this about that live stream. Priscilla was on the Break Group, the Break Group channel. What Priscilla said was, well, her goal was at that 10-minute clip. I'm gonna keep running back to that 10 minute of that 10-minute conversation. Part of that conversation that lasted 10 minutes, where she said she's trying to solve a problem. And I agree. If women will learn more about male nature, then maybe it will save a lot of grief that comes their way. See, but the problem is a lot of men are offended by that. A lot of men don't want women to know about male nature because that would have women to be more careful and be more studious on who they're dealing with. not studious. I'm sorry, that's the wrong word. To be more cautious, I should say, about who they're trying to be with. You see, the problem is a lot of men. See, a lot of men that you hear, like your AJ Scene Reds, your and people like that, they want to automatically blame things on women rather than blaming things on uh, the structure of society, the patriarchy. I remember one time I was talking to Garage Autonomous, right? And Garage and I was because back then my mind was on that bullshit back then, and then Garage had a video about ancient Egypt and how in the ancient civilizations and how patriarchy came into being because before the rise of patriarchy, this particular era in Egypt, his history, where was the construct of that society was more on a basis around agriculture and the basis of agriculture, and then they wasn't really and because there was abundance within that area, there was no need for a heavy defense or a heavy offense because they wasn't facing that many invasions from the outside of civilizations. So when I saw that video when he did, and I think it was him and Bewilder Ape. Shout out to Bewilder Ape because he's back on YouTube, and I hope Bewilder Ape's wife comes back. I ain't seen them in a while. See, like the people who've been here are coming back on YouTube, and so when it comes to patriarchy, Garage told me this. He said, "There's a patriarchy only serves not the average male. It only serves the ruling class." Now I looked when Garage was saying this, Garage is he's into the left wing communist Marxist, he'll tell you, he's into Marxism, right? He's into Marxism or something close to it. So when he told me that, me being capitalistic, I kind of pondered on what he meant, that that patriarchy only serves the ruling class. You see, the thing is, a lot of men on YouTube who are complaining about women, who make video after video after video about women, if you really look, engage within their psyche, and let them talk long enough, you can pinpoint what the real problem is, or what their real character is. See, a lot of these guys want to control something because they see their counterpart, or should I say, they see the image of what the counterpart has. And what I mean is white men's counterpart. I'm a white men at this, right? They view white men as having this certain power, right? Well, as somebody who came from a white area, who grew up in a white school, been taught in a white school and all that. Let me tell a lot of you Negroes on YouTube. I wish, if y'all grew up in certain areas, y'all would be saying some of that dumb shit that come out y'all's mouths. Y'all wouldn't. Y'all would be saying the black single motherhood argument, and this goes back to AJ Seeing Red, right? And I see Holla points in the chat room. It goes back to him too, though, but mostly to AJ Seeing Red, because AJ says something stupid today, and he's saying, well, because some man in Chicago or whatever the case may be went ahead and went in a room or some place, some establishment, and fired his weapon and slain a few people. He said, whose households, his question was, whose households he came from. As if he was talking about, well, it's the black one's fault, or is it black single mother's problem? Because if we're going to use that logic, right? And I can deconstruct and dissect that argument two ways. One way I can do it is, well, okay, AJ, you said violence begins with a one parent or female led homes. You said that begins violence, right? But then I'll say, well, then by that logic, AJ, since you got on Stop a Don's channel talking about you want to put hands on Curious, then you went to Grandmaster Troll's channel talking about you want to put hands on Celeste. Then don't mean you went on another channel talking about you want to stop another woman. So, but you claim to come from a two-parent household. See, this is not about single motherhood. This is about you can't even controlling your emotions. And you want to control women sexually. That's what this is about. Or we can go to option 2. Because option 2, to break it down the other way, is how you, AJ, can make that same statement, but anybody can go to a suburban school and see mass murderers, school shooters who came from two-parent households. I mean, the Colorado shooter came from two-parent households. Both of them have that'll incel. I forgot his name. The one in California, he came from a two-parent household. That'll the Asian dude that was killing people out there in what's that Virginia Tech. He came from a two-parent household. See, no, the problem is you want to control women. You try to use crime and shootings and mass murders as a way to control women's sexual access. That's why I said I'm above a lot of y'all, because y'all really think small. Y'all really small thinkers. Y'all not, y'all know y'all's mindset is so limited. It's very limited in scope. But whose households? Yeah, you was yelling at Reg. You yelling at Reg. Well, whose household did it came from? I always say this too. I'm not putting this on private, by the way. I'm not gonna put this on private, by the way. No. So the thing is, the reason why you, AJ, and Hollow Point, because you are up in my chat room, y'all only projecting y'all's insecurity onto everybody else. Same way like how y'all try to use, and I saw AJ and Hollow Point using this Terrence dude. I forgot his name. This little Terrence dude trying you. Well, you see that his mama's bad. You see how his mama treated him, as if that woman is most, if not all, of the African American mothers out there. Maybe it's time for y'all to get out of the inner city, because half of the black population is not in the inner city. A good portion of the black society is in the suburbs or in rural areas, like me. And I don't see half. I don't even see that crap that you Negroes talk about. So it's not about black culture, Negroes. It's about poverty and lack of resources. That's what y'all focus should be on, not on black mothers and why they're single. And let me go back to AJ, because you really keep on falling for the okie doke all the time. Well, Negro, how can you complain about black single mothers when you created a black single mother yourself? Make that make sense. You know, make that make sense to me. And let me bring something else too while we're having this conversation. While since we talk about AJ, what he said to Reg. Well, speaking about Reg's channel, I heard something else today, and I'm like, really? So a lot of you black men like to put your girlfriends and y'all's wives, you know, on y'all's avatars to prove that you are a real man. And I find that funny to me, because two things, just because one, first of all, why would you try to prove your manhood? And this is what Priscilla said though the other day. See, some of y'all date certain women not because you love this woman. Y'all did that to impress other dudes. Let me say that again. Some of you men who try to put out your profile pics of y'all's girl and some of y'all have your hands around your girlfriend or whatever the girl, whoever this woman is. Y'all always be the first one. Y'all always the first Negroes to ask the talk women online. But then y'all say, "See, I got me a woman." But my thing is, okay, Negro, why do you having a girlfriend? Why should I need to see a photo of you hugging up on this woman? That's stupid. That's dumb as hell. And in fact, do these women realize you are using them to impress other dudes? Dudes who don't really care about what you got. And on top of that, you know, men are supposed to, you know, y'all get on YouTube, complain about, oh man, we are supposed to be, men are supposed to be protectors and providers. Okay, good, you're right. Men are supposed to be protectors and providers. But why would you take your picture, a picture of your lady who y'all claim that you're with, to a bunch of the degenerate, unkept, unwashed buffoons? Why would any man of substance will show a picture of their girlfriend, their wife, their friends with big benefits? Why would they show that, or the woman that they're dating? Why would they show that to prove to y'all? Because the thing is, you're putting these women in jeopardy, especially when you're in a space that is hostile to women. Then in the same space where it's been historically known that some of these guys on here have been harassing women online ever since the creation of this in 2006. Make that make sense? Why would you put, you know, you're supposed to be protector and provider. Y'all complain about protecting and provider. But then you're going to show these women what they look like. These women have sexual poses for you, apparently. And but then though, you trying to use these women who hugged up on you, sitting on your damn lap and shit, and you showed it to these bums, to these shines, to these derelicts. Any man that try to do that, trying to use women to impress men, you're not really a man. Yeah, I said it. See, and the reason why y'all doing it, the reason why y'all doing it because you got low self-esteem. You got low self-esteem, and you're not that smart. You're not that bright. Because any man who is secure in his manhood, and any man that is secure in his masculinity, or in his sexuality, because I'm about to go there about that sexuality thing in a minute. Y'all not insecure in all those areas. So y'all trying to find friends by using your women as fishing hooks or fishing baits for fish. She just a worm on the hook for you to get with get with loser Negroes. And since we're on that sexuality thing, something else came up on Reg. All right, something else came up. Let's talk about something that's called questionable. Okay. Yes, I'm being petty. I'm being petty here. Because how can anyone can say, well, my girl was watching questionable, not questionable, unquestionable porn. So you said your girl watched unquestionable content. So when Reg asked Brian Triple X, yes, Brian, I'm talking about you because I'm petty, and your ass deserve this. So you going to sit here and say that it's unquestionable about the material that your girl is watching. So you was trying to impress Reg so damn bad that you ended up cooking and roasting your girl. And in fact, it sounded so bad, it looks like it wasn't she who you was talking about. You were you drew her under a bus to cover up that it's you. See, the thing is, when Reg asked, well, what is the unquestionable porn you watching? You with your low IQ having ass sit there and said you said you accuse your woman of watching transsexual porn on your device. And then you called this transsexual porn as unquestionable material. You said your girl was watching unquestionable material on your device. Well, wait a minute. No. We have to think about this for a minute. Why would a woman? No, scratch that. I know what I'm not gonna go there. Why would you call transsexual porn as unquestionable? That makes sense right there. Because any woman that's watching, who's with a man, who's single, who's with you, watching pornographic material, wouldn't that be questionable? At the start, at the jump, wouldn't that be questionable at the jump? Brian Triple X. Since though you want to lie about me and lie about what I said on this video, you went right back to Reg, said I was talking about Reg and stuff when I never said anything about Reg. With your busy body having ass. Now let's talk. No. Instead of you worrying about what other people doing with your funky ass channel, what you need to do is worry about that questionable why you having tranny porn on your channel, and then you go around talking about how much a better man you are than everybody else. See, the thing is, I don't believe your woman was watching. If you had one, I don't believe that woman who you claim that you with was out there watching tranny porn. I think that was you who got caught watching tranny porn, and you trying to lay it against her, and you trying to sound like though you were trying to sound badass by saying it and it flipped up on you. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Yeah, I said it. Y'all bet your lips, my name better not flow from your lips ever again, Brian. Because you call tranny porn unquestionable. Yet you supposed to be a straight heterosexual man. I wonder if the New York educate. You know what? Somebody needs to start suing the education system of New York, because man, you are so dumb. It's just so I just like, dude, you can't really like you can't really see that you're just never mind on that. I'm not gonna worry. I'm not worried about long as you keep my name out your mouth. As I pass on rumors about me, then I got nothing else to say to you. But I find it odd that you called you said tranny porn on your phone is unquestionable. Unquestionable content. I'll be damned. Yes, though, I'm being petty. So Buster Freak Jones, you might as well just go ahead and tell Reg this, and you might as well just go ahead and you and Big Game Ortho James and rest you dregs, you might as well just go and just tell Reg what I said about what is questionable porn. Unquestionable porn. Yeah, I'm gonna use the word unquestionable porn because your boys said unquestionable porn. Oh man, y'all really is a trip. See, the thing is, on some real shit, let me say it like this, right? This demonstrate that I'm better than y'all. You see, without me, and I'm the most arrogant Negro over here, right? So without me, Negroes, y'all can't even have an intelligent conversation. Without me, y'all can't even know when to be quiet. See, the more you talk, you jackball idiot, the more you sound the more you sound uneducated. The more you talk, you sound more uneducated, unsophisticated, and you sound more juvenile. And you supposed to be what? 40, what? 45, 46, 47, or 50 years old? You mean you was born in the 70s? I mean the 1970s, and you're saying the most dumbest thing in the world? But like I said, YouTube loves to give people like y'all attention when someone try to do educational and informative content. They get demonetized, or they get limited ads. So anyway, my headache is almost over with. And yeah, so um, oh, and let me address somebody too. Let me address somebody else. A particular female is want an apology from me, right? No, apology. She want no, not from me. She wants to apologize to me. Well, why would you go to VDub? Why can't you just email the nigga? Because you got the nigga's email. You got my email. So why you want to go to VDub as a go between? See, that tells me right then and there, you only want the only thing you want to do is show your ass, do all that drunk ass bullshit on a live stream. If you were so interested in apologizing to me, you can just send me an email and be done with it. But no, you want to be, you want to be seen and say all that crazy ass shit. So yeah, I saw it. No, if you really want to apologize, then you got my email. Other than that, I'm not interested in talking to you. And that's on some real shit. So anyway, what's going on, Candy Cane? Yeah. I'm gonna get out of here. I said enough for these this hour or so, 57 minutes. Yeah, I said enough. I'm out. In peace. And I'm not going to put this, and I'm saying right now, I'm not putting this live stream on private. This live stream staying up for real.